Hey y'all, what's up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Andrea and this is a space for entrepreneurs and content creators who are looking to brand their businesses and increase their impact online. I think I'm gonna bring back my at the end of it because I don't know. We'll see. What y'all think about the new intro? Let me know. Y'all, so today's video is one that I never thought I would or could ever make, right? Y'all know I love batch producing content, but in this video, I'm telling you guys why I actually stopped batch producing my content and why you should probably consider it as well. So first and foremost, if you don't know what batch producing your content actually means, it is simply just creating a large amount, like probably like, let's say 4 to 5 to 6, 7, 8 videos or whatever content it may be, just creating a large amount of content in one sitting. So I actually stopped this for multiple reasons, which is what we're gonna hop into today. So yeah. So before, I used to like literally record 7 videos in one day. That way I could have content for like literally like weeks and weeks and weeks, and just in case something came up, I will always have a video. However, there came some problems from that at the time I did not see until later, and I was like, oh, okay, let me fix that. First and foremost, the number one reason why I stopped batch producing my content, which just like hurts my heart, is I would notice that my energy on probably the 4th video would just be like done. Like the first 3 or the first 1 and 2 to 3, I was like, hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. You know, like being myself. That 4th video, I was like, hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. You know, like, and it was just very like, it was very flat, and I didn't want it to be flat because that's not me. And then I was like, well, shoot, it's like, what's the point of creating all this content? And then you get to the 4th or the 5th or the 6th or the 7th or the 8th video that you filmed, and you're like, yes, I have content, but it sucks, or it's dry, or it's not entertaining. So I realized that my energy level was dropping and that it just wasn't, I was just dry. I was just delivering information, which cool, I want to be helpful, but I also want to be able to be myself on my channel too. So my energy level was dropping, which is one of the number 1 reasons why I stopped batch producing my content. The second main reason is actually that, and let me say this by the way too before the second one, I do still film. Like today, right now is a Saturday. This is my filming day for all of you guys who know that. And I will record 2 to 3 videos in one sitting. So to an extent, I'm still batch producing, but to an extent, I'm not producing like I was before, okay? So before, again, it was like 7 to 8 videos in one sitting, which boom, 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 my content was done, but then it was dry towards the end of the month. And it's like every new video you put out on your channel, every new video you're putting out for your audience or whoever, well, I guess your audience, because and your subscribers on YouTube, whatever, is a new opportunity for somebody to get to know you. And so if they're first, think of it, if one of the dry videos you did, let's say video 4 through 7 or 8, were the dry ones, and somebody comes across your channel to those dry videos, they'd be like, ew, bore, boo, like, and they're not gonna subscribe. So, or they're not gonna stick around like you want them to. So, yeah, and I just realized I wasn't giving it my all, which is number 2. Oh, well, that's number 3, so I just ruined that. But anyway, so yeah, anyway, number 2. Let's get into number 2. Number 2 was that I was not giving myself enough time to evaluate what was resonating. So if you guys may know this, if you guys have been around for a while, I switched my niche probably about 6 or so months ago. But even when I switched my niche 6 or 7 months ago, I realized, like I did a self audits on my channel, because I do channel audits and brand audits for my clients, but I was like, you know what, I need to do one for me as well. So I did one for me probably about a month or so ago, and I realized I was attracting kind of not the wrong person, but I wasn't attracting who I wanted to attract. My target audience was not being conveyed within my content, and if I hadn't taken a breather and stopped for a minute to realize that, I would have still been going down the same pathway, not realizing why my audience, you know, is interested in one thing and not interested in the other. You know what I mean? Like why my audience is not filled with entrepreneurs and it's just filled with people who want to be aspiring YouTubers who don't have a business. Because my business is based around business owners and entrepreneurs who want to hop on YouTube to expand their reach. So when I realized I was not doing that, I was like, well, no, when I realized I wasn't attracting that, or when I realized, okay, all these people who are coming to me just want to be famous on YouTube, I was like, oh. And so I like realized within my content that the stuff that I was creating was, you know, like stuff that would attract someone who just wants to start a YouTube channel. And there's nothing wrong with that. But my target audience is entrepreneurs, and I was not using content to attract them. So all that to say is that I stopped batch producing in such a large section so that it's not 7 videos of wrong directed content, if that makes sense. Like, it was still good content and it still resonates to my viewers, but it's something where I have to make sure, especially as I switched my niche, I have to be sure I am starting strong within that new niche so the algorithm can recognize me as an expert within this category. So with me filming 2 to 3 videos at a time, I can see how they're doing, I can see who they're attracting, I can see what's going on with them, and then be like, okay, cool. So that means the 4th, the 5th, the 6th video needs to look like this. Instead of me just batch producing crazy amount of videos in one time and then they're all, you know, a little bit skewed left when they really should be right down the center. So hopefully that makes sense. So yeah. So before I forget, I have a Facebook group that if you are an entrepreneur or a small business owner looking to expand your organic reach and tap into a new audience using the power of YouTube for your business, then I need you to come join my Facebook group, okay? I'll put it down here on the screen for you as well, all the way down in the description box. You can just click the link, boom, 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 and come join us, okay? It is a lot of fun, and it's where I help you guys learn how to use the power of visual storytelling, the power of visual branding within your business to make sure you have a consistent stream of people coming to your business every day as you sleep. Okay, so yeah, come join us in Facebook, or in the Facebook group, Come join us in the Facebook group. It's a lot of fun, and I'll put the link down below in the description box. Number 3 is that my videos, I realized I wasn't taking as much time with my videos to make them what I wanted them to be, because I was trying to spend one Saturday creating freaking 1,000 videos at once. I wasn't really able to make them as elaborate and incorporate the B-roll and use different editing like cuts and clips and get different shots to make the video more entertaining. I was just like, okay, boom, video done, next video, you know, like, and it's like, that's cute. And that's like, you know, you'll have content, but it's like, will your content be really effective? So this is also not to say that eventually one day, whenever I am a full-time entrepreneur by the grace of God, because I still have a 9 to 5, by the way, if you guys didn't know that. But anyway, that's not to say that there won't be a day where I can, you know, sit down, like a whole day where I can sit down and batch produce my content. But right now, as I still have a 9 to 5, as I am still working full-time within my 9 to 5, obviously, and then also full-time within my business, that I need to really be aware of the time spent that I have in order to create content. So I can't just sit down and create a day's worth of quality videos. I can sit down and make a day's worth of videos, but they're probably gonna be boring, and my energy is gonna be like, okay, all right, y'all, this is how you build a dedicated audience, y'all. This is what you do, you know, and it's like, nobody wants to see that. So I sure don't. I don't. So anyway, anyway, sorry, y'all. Sorry, I'm a little too much fun here. Yeah, so I wanted my videos to be more elaborate. I wanted them to be able to have B-roll, have different stuff going on, me like still being vibrant and lively and being myself, like being able to, you know, like let loose and have the time to do that. So I realized that my videos were kind of stale, kind of basic. And as I'm looking at people in my similar niche, I was like, oh, I really like her style of filming. So I'm like, you know what? Let me try that. And so after I realized it was working, and that's something that I love to see as well, because I have to do what I also like as well, or I'm gonna burn out. But that's also what was resonating with my audience and also her audience. So I was like, you know what? Let me try that strategy, and it worked. So it's something where with that strategy and doing more like vlog style stuff, me like grabbing the camera, picking y'all up, moving places and stuff. Oh, there we go. Really? So with me doing all that, anyway, all that to say, with me doing all that, I did not have time to create 7 videos in one day. Especially if some of them were vlogs. Like, you can't do 7 vlogs in one day. Like, what? So, what? Somebody's gonna challenge me. Yes, you can. Okay, great. But that's not the point. So, yeah. That's why I decided to stop really batch producing my videos in like a 7-week thing. Now, I do still use my content calendar and kind of batch produce my content planning strategy, if that makes sense. So honestly, I know in September what I'm gonna be filming on like September 15th. Or I know at the end of August, I'm filming blank. For example, last week, 3 weeks ago, whatever, I knew that today I was gonna be filming a video on how to batch produce your content, or why I stopped batch producing my content, sorry. And then also I filmed a video earlier about how to spend more quality time with God as like a busy entrepreneur. And plus when I have a 9 to 5. So it's like, I knew that those videos were coming up so I could prepare for them. And then also that just like, it helps the process. It's just like, today has been an amazing filming day because I was prepared. So anyway, I still like look at my content calendar, I try to have content ideas 3 months out. That way it's never, what am I gonna film? Oh my God, I gotta get this and get that and make sure everything's right and whatever. Like, I don't have to do all that. It's all there, but if there is a trending video that does come up or that would make sense for me, then yes, I will put that there and move those videos back. So all that to say, y'all, that was a really long explanation, but I don't batch produce my videos anymore in like a 7 to 9 video chunk. Okay, I only do like 2 to 3 videos a day, and if I'm filming like a day in the life video, then yeah, it'll just be 2 videos that day. And a part of that day in the life is me filming that video, filming the other video, if that makes sense. So hopefully it makes sense. Yeah. So anyway, you guys, I hope this video was helpful for you guys. Let me know if you still batch produce your content, if it works for you. Also a reminder, I still have a full-time job. I am also a YouTuber. I'm also a business owner. I'm also an entrepreneur. So there's a lot of other things that go into play, and it's possible for you not to have to batch produce your content in 7 to 9 video time frames. If that works for you and you can keep your energy up, you can make sure the videos are dynamic and are still moving and shaking and gyrating and all that other stuff, then sure, great. But for me, it did not work for me. But let me know in the comment section if it works for you and if that's something that you're gonna continue to do, or if that's something where you're like, no sis, I don't do that either because I realized that blank, whatever that may be for you. So anyway, let me know down below in the comments and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Love ya. Bye.